Tomorrow, an Ada County judge will sentence Bryan Kohberger. Kohberger admitted to killing Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Madison Mogen, and Kaylee Gonsalves in November 2022 at a home next to the University of Idaho. Kohberger took a plea deal to avoid months of a jury trial and the death penalty in exchange for spending the rest of his life in prison. Now that he's admitted to the murders, what can we expect from his sentencing? At the hearing, prosecutors will explain to the judge why they think the sentence they're recommending is appropriate. Defense attorneys will have the opportunity to do the same. Kohberger can then give an allocution, a statement to the court where he could explain his actions and personal circumstances and potentially express remorse, something the public and family members have yet to hear.
Any victims of the crime, their families, can and will have the opportunity to make a statement in court to the judge, in front of the defendant.
This is where the hearing will be unpredictable. Victim impact statements, one of the only times in a judicial process where victims get to speak in court. Some read statements, some speak from the heart, some break down and can't speak at all.
It gives that victim the ability to have some sort of voice in the process. Sometimes it brings a sense of relief to get the impact of this crime on them or their family off of their chest in front of the defendant. It also helps inform, I think, the judge as well as to the true impact of the crime. In this case, that impact is very clear.
It's unclear exactly when the victims will share their statements. It's up to the judge if that comes before or after the attorneys and potentially Kohberger address the court. Finally, Judge Hibbler will hand down Kohberger's sentence. Of note, the judge is not bound by the plea agreement and can order a different, lesser sentence. If Hibbler sentences Kohberger to life in prison as recommended, attorney Tara Malik says Kohberger would be transferred quickly from Ada County into the custody of the Idaho Department of Correction, where he would spend the rest of his days in prison, most likely in solitary confinement. Given how brutal the crimes were and Kohberger's history of social issues, attorneys tell me solitary is not only appropriate, it's necessary for his protection. Families have the option of sending written impact statements to the court or have someone read them on their behalf. Some family members of Maddie, Kaylee, and Xana do tell me they plan to attend in person tomorrow and read their own statements aloud. The family of Ethan Chapin, however, has decided not to go, saying they want to avoid further trauma and that the plea deal has provided them closure.